Welcome back to this series of videos on Excel highlights. My name is Kathy Barker and this is Software Solutions. This particular video I want to introduce you to charts. We often dump data into Excel, we use functions as we looked at in the last video to calculate results, but then they're not that interesting to look at. So a picture says 1,000 words. We use charts to present information so it's easily absorbed and understood. So I've gone to a sheet called Sales now, and I would like to graph this information. Particularly I want to graph maybe the January figures for cars. So I select this range here and I simply press F11. F11, the shortcut key, creates a chart, and here we have a chart immediately in a sheet called Chart 1, which is in front of the sheet called Sales, which is where we were, and it's immediately given me a chart of the compact, mid-size, full-size total cars for January. At this point, it's really a matter of going to change chart type. This is a button on the chart design tab in the ribbon. Change chart type allows you to choose the type of chart, column being the default, but lines an option, or a line with markers, because you have got subtypes across the top here, or a pie chart, or a donut, or a 3D pie chart. So I might go for a pie chart, but there's all sorts of chart types in here. Funnel, waterfall, tree map, which is like a pie but more of a slab, like a pizza square. But I'm going to go for pie, I'm going to go for 3D pie, and I'm going to go OK. So I've chosen my chart type. Now I'm going to go to Quick Layout. And in Quick Layout, I really just roll over the various options to see what they look like and which one best suits my needs. So I'm actually going to ask for layout number 1 because they are all numbered. Layout number 1 tells me the type of car and the percentage. Now I'm going to go to change colors, and as I roll over the different palettes I can see what they look like, and so choose a palette that you like. So I'm going to go for this. Now that I've chosen my colors, I'm going to choose my chart style. So as I roll over style 1, style 2, which has got a bit of a transparent look about it, style 3, these are all different types of styles, and you just roll over them. There's more than 8 if I hit the more button. There's also a chart style 9 and a chart style 10. I think I'm going to go for style 8. So I've chosen my style. If you want to add any elements to this chart, you would go to Add Chart Element. Either this button or the green button. The green button, when the chart's clicked on, also lets you choose chart elements. So I might decide I want a legend, for example, and there's my legend showing, if I tick it, just there. Or I might decide, well, no, it's pretty explanatory here, so I don't need a legend. The chart title, I might click it and say, these are the January results. So chart elements can be done. If I then want to move the chart, I've got this button here, and I can move the chart and maybe make it an object inside of the sheet called Sales, and OK. And so now the chart can be moved and sits with the data. So that's given you a brief rundown on charting. You may have to hold the control key. Let me just demonstrate. If I select these cars, notice the height, and then I hold the control key, the first quarter, hold the control key, and the second quarter. They must be the same height for Excel to make sense of the relationship between the data. And the control key lets me say I want to chart that against that against that. So I'll press F11, there's my chart straight away. I'll change my chart type to maybe a I might just leave it as is actually. I'll leave it as a column because it's a comparative. Then I'll go to Quick Layout, decide what layout I like. So I'm just rolling over the different layouts, deciding which one I like the best. And I'm going to go for this one here, layout 5. Change my colors if I want to. change my style, roll over the various styles. Think I'll have that one. Change any chart elements that I'd like to change. So I'd like to call this, for example, quarterly results. Sorry. And now I'm going to move the chart, make it an object in the sheet called sales, and OK. And so there are my quarterly results as opposed to my January results. And that's charting. Really, really strong. As the data changes, the chart will change. Really good way of representing your data. Come back for the next video.